From a simple spark, there is fire. And from the flames, a new form is cast. This is the Peekay Group. Sparked from the mind of the visionary Haji Peekay Moidu, who founded the group in 1942. Starting in the food vertical, we grew to become one of Kerala's largest trading companies by the 1960s. The next decades marked our foray into milling, and by the 80s, Peekay Flour was a household name. The company was now ready for the next big leap. From flour mills, we diversified to steel rolling mills. And by the mid-90s, Peekay Steels had established itself as the biggest steel manufacturer in the state. The decades that followed were marked by a period of expansion, modernization, and diversification. And by the end of the century, the group had business interests in verticals like flour mills, steel rolling mills, steel casting, real estate, plantations, and healthcare. The group's growth has been led by our flagship company, Peekay Steel Castings. A company that has evolved from simple castings in the late 1990s to today, where we offer precision engineering and end-to-end customized solutions with piece weights ranging from 500 grams to 15 tons. Today, Peekay Steel Castings is the largest casting and component manufacturing company in India and is ranked 6th in the world for the oil and gas market. Since inception, the company has sold 70 million kilograms of castings and worked on over 4,000 projects with exports to over 30 countries. The pillars of productivity, quality, inventory, and service have enabled us to establish ourselves as a world-class manufacturing unit. Productivity. Our team of highly skilled technicians and engineers work closely with clients at every step of the process, from design to execution. This covers the key stages of simulation, molding, heat treatment, machining, and finishing. And the state-of-the-art infrastructure ensures precision even in the most complex designs. Quality. Perfection in execution is a hallmark of Peekay Steel Castings. Our laboratories test each step of the process, from raw materials to components, to ensure performance at the highest level. Inventory and stock management. In order to maintain a sustainable business, we pay close attention to our inventory levels, enabling financial prudence. Using lean manufacturing principles, we have worked to improve capacity and stability, thus ensuring future growth. Service levels. Of course, none of this would be possible without a highly skilled and self-motivated team, empowered by best practices and health and safety training. Our team of dedicated professionals have been instrumental in the implementation of Industry 4.0 and other initiatives. We have been able to extend our services to the local community with our various CSR and outreach programs. A key component of our success is the strong culture and values of the Peekay Group, set by the chairman and board of directors and followed by our employees. Guided by our purpose, strategy, and vision, we have taken steps to future-proof our business by being a scalable, sustainable entity. We have reduced our dependence on the fossil fuel economy, both as consumers and as suppliers. From a portfolio dominated by oil and gas, we have diversified into infrastructure, nuclear, and hydrothermal sectors. Energy, carbon, and biodiversity policy. Peekay Steel is committed to sustainable growth. We are one of the few companies with self-assessed emission levels. And we are also a CDP disclosed company. Supported by our wind energy generating units in 2 locations, we aim to achieve 40% reduction in emissions by 2030 with a long-term goal of net zero carbon emissions. We have taken steps to reduce our own carbon footprint by implementing paperless policies and using hybrid and additive manufacturing process. These processes use advanced technologies to ensure precision and rapid turnaround times. Our digital manufacturing and 3D printing capabilities is evidence of our willingness to adopt new technologies to create exemplary components. After 2 decades of growth, horizontal deployment and forward and backward integration, today Peekay Steel Casting Units in Calicut, Coimbatore, Hindupur and Bengaluru supply precision engineered castings to 32 countries across the 5 continents. Our components are critical to the nation's nuclear power plants, oil refineries, mines and transportation industries. Over the decade, Peekay Steel Castings has emerged as the flagship of the Peekay Group. Today, the group is one of India's major family business houses with a revenue of $150 million with 2,500 employees worldwide. We aim to be a $500 million company in the coming decade and cement India's position on the global manufacturing landscape. And yet, we are guided by a humble thought, a spark fueled by passion to be the company the world trusts, where our word is a bond as strong as steel.